Hi. No, reviews aren't stopping. If you thought they were, they're not, because I saw Onward before this whole ordeal. This episode is going to be very, very different because, this is the real review notebook where I take my notes with my smartphone camera. Onward stars Tom Holland as the main character Ian, Chris Pratt as his brother Barley, Julia Dreyfus stars as their mom, and Octavia Spencer stars as the Manticore. Now, I was very excited to see Tom Holland and Chris Pratt in this movie, and I know ever since the Avengers movies and the MCU, their chemistry has really just been growing. Now, Onward is about, again, Ian, the main character. He's an elf, and his father is dead. His father died a long time ago due to sickness, such as Valhalla. They mentioned Valhalla once. And just the creatures, the elves, the goblins. I mean, seriously. I also find it amusing that the pawn store owner, there's a pawn store in the movie, and pawn shop. It's a pawn shop, Sam. It's a pawn shop. There's a pawn shop in the movie, and the fact that Barley is obsessed with magic and old times and going on quests, and he has this game which he bases their entire quest, as it were, on this card game. Ever since Incredibles 2, I want to say I've noticed that Pixar's movies are very, very good. But I would like to say why myself, and I think so many other people, love Pixar movies. It's in the fact that Pixar, as storytellers, make you care. And I cannot drive home how important that is. The fact that Pixar makes you care about their characters. There's something in every movie. Whenever you're watching Toy Story 3, there's a reason why in the incinerator scene, there's a reason why you get choked up. There's a reason why at the end, after 3 movies, there's a reason why you get choked up. And that doesn't just happen. That's not easy to do. And Pixar, as storytellers, are able to make you care easily. A very major plot point of the movie is the relationship between Ian and Barley and the differences between them. Barley, on one hand, is very quirky, and I don't mean that in any bad way. He's, and I can say this because I am one, he's a geek, and Ian is very socially awkward. He wants to know more about his dad, and he finds solace and peace in the thought of his dad and knowing him. And I think the way that both characters feel about their father and their reasoning for wanting to meet him, I think, is very good. I quite enjoyed the entirety of this movie and their relationships, and I cared about the characters. I wanted them to succeed. I wanted them to meet their father. Pixar movies are very emotional films. They're often about family, like this one is, or friendship, or just finding yourself, and they're very human stories. And I think that's a very big responsibility one has as a writer for movies, is telling parts of humanity, such as losing your father, such as learning to love your family, even when sometimes it's not the easiest. I think those are truly beautiful stories. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this one. Please, I know I say this all the time, but please, I really suggest you go and watch Onward, and I hope I gave you a better and this is gonna sound really cliche, but I hope I gave you a better understanding of the importance of Pixar storytelling and why they're amazing. Please, again, please, 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 stay safe. See you in the next one. And this has been Onward. Bye-bye.